Do you believe Facebook is a friend or a foe?
A friend, because it keeps you in contact with people you wouldn't otherwise talk to.
Do you believe Facebook is a friend or a foe?
I believe it's a friend.
And why?
Because it's a great use of technology that keeps you in contact with everyone and keeps you up to date with things that are going on. It's really exciting.
Do you believe Facebook is a friend or a foe?
A foe. I do not like Facebook.
And why?
I feel like it is a waste of time, and I always just get angry and frustrated because of all of the stupid people on it.
As of April 2010, almost 41.6% of U.S. citizens actively use Facebook, and with nearly 950 million account users, they spend roughly 8 to 10 billion minutes online a day. How long do you spend on Facebook a day?
It's a great question. I check it at least once a day. Probably spend half hour to an hour a day, I'd say.
How long do you spend a day on Facebook?
It just depends on the day.
Do you enjoy it, or do you find it as a waste of time?
Mostly enjoy it.
What do you enjoy about Facebook?
I enjoy that it keeps you in contact with people that you know. You have a lot of friends out there, and some are further away than others, and it keeps you in contact with the friends and family that you normally wouldn't if you didn't have Facebook.
Have you ever heard of the disinhibition effect before?
No.
Okay, it's a term that researchers use in referring to the things people would say and do online that they wouldn't normally do in person. So, have you ever participated in the disinhibition effect before?
Oh yeah. You can be a whole different person on Facebook than you would, or online for that matter, than you would be in person. It's really easier to write down things than it is to maybe say them in person.
One website showed that 22% of students logged on more than 10 times a day, and their desire to participate in social media websites such as checking Facebook and Twitter was only surpassed by their desires to sleep and have sex. How do you feel about that?
That's definitely not healthy for anyone. There's a lot more important things that you could be doing with life, and if that's up there with those items, then it's probably not good.
No, it is not healthy. That's why I don't get on anymore, because it was an unhealthy habit and it's not necessary.